Body count. The one topic that men brag about amongst themselves, but are very weak to answer when they're in bed with the girls. Because, well, you don't know what number to give them, you know? It might cost your body count right there. Welcome to Men's Conference, where men become alpha male. With me, to help me with this discussion, I have three of the best alpha male in town. So they're going to, you're going to present yourself, guys, okay?
Of course.
So let's start. Let's get it.
Fine latte. Your best beverage in your favorite cup.
Mm-hmm.
Just fine, eh?
Fine latte, guys. Fine latte.
Saying the remnant in the building, in the flesh. What's up?
What's that?
And we've got Mr. Unreal Kevin James. You won't know it's real unless it's in the flesh.
The realest unreal right there.
Yeah. And actually, before we go any further, can you just talk about how nice your pants are? Like, they're all flowery.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying to
Watch out for bees on set.
No, guys, I'm trying to make guys be bold with what to wear, okay? Most men cannot wear this, and I'm trying to make sure men can be bold in what you're wearing.
Are you also trying to make us be bold to say our body counts?
It's about the body count today, isn't it?
Yep, that one looks like it attracts a lot of women because it looks like a botanical garden over there.
Wow.
It looks like a Garden of Eden.
I have all the flowers.
Just
for all
from
the
munching
females,
the
guys.
apple.
Thank you.
Yep,
guys.
there's fruits there.
Thank you.
Yep, they've got plums over there and everything.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All that, yeah.
What's good, man?
So, we're talking about body count, guys. I know you enjoy this topic. You've done it in your domes, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
The last remnant is lost.
Yeah, we shouldn't say that. Girls don't know about, dormitory talks.
No.
Yeah.
They
And as
should
far as
never.
we know, it's still at zero. Huh?
So, guys,
Yes.
body count. Ever since you decided to break your virginity, it's been a man's goal to go through a whole lot of body.
If we decided to break our virginities.
Oh, so before we start,
I don't know what
before we
these people
start,
are
I need to
talking
make
about.
sure whether we have a virgin
Assuming
in the building. Do
Denver.
we have a virgin in the building? If you have a virgin,
Denver
please
is.
raise your hand.
Denver is to the mother.
Do you have a virgin in the
To the
building?
mother, Denver is. Can you carry up your hand?
Good. And
Your mom is
I do not know how Fine Latte knows your mom. I do not understand that part. That is a conversation for another day. But
Leave my
this is
mother out of this.
so, Fine Latte, now that you know people's moms, please tell us about your body count.
The Unreal Kevin James is a good friend of mine. He's an acquaintance. He's an associate. He's a brother. He's a fellow alpha male.
Okay.
So it's only fair that I know the family. And
Oh, really?
I know the mother. The mother is mine.
That's not how do you know.
Yes. So anyway,
Fine latte.
now
Body count.
body count. Body count. I think it's
Does it matter?
it doesn't matter to any level or anywhere. Body count doesn't matter. But apparently the current crop of young people, the current crop of youth men really value body count, and they'll brag about it and then chest thumb, I have banged this number of girls, and I find that to be bullcrap, for lack of a better
So
word.
let me ask you this. You've never been in a situation where you had to claim, how many bodies you've run through?
I am not Hercules.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
No,
Don't run around the bush.
no.
That's peer pressure,
no,
man.
because one, I am not Hercules. I am not Jupiter to claim, I've had this number of victories.
So you haven't?
I haven't. I wouldn't do that. An alpha male doesn't do that. It's only a miserable imitation of a man who does that.
Okay.
Boys.
The remnant, please tell us what you think about the body count. And
Well-
does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter for anything. Yeah, unless you're in a situation where other boys put you in pressure to say things you're not supposed to say. Why does it count?
You can be a 40-year-old virgin and you're cool.
Coming from a spiritual.
Yeah.
Good.
Coming
There's
from
nothing cool
com-
about being a 40-year-old virgin in the first place. Let's just get that clear.
Coming from a very spiritually
Speak for
inclined.
yourself.
The last remnant. Coming
Yes,
from
sir.
a very spiritually inclined side of the divide.
Yeah, man.
Do you think King James had this thing about body count? So that's why he had so many concubines.
But we knew how many concubines he had. There was
Yeah.
a specific number.
Solomon?
put there.
He used
That's
to brag.
Solomon. Solomon had
He used
about
to
like
brag
7
about it.
So what's that? That's a body count right there.
Well, it's not body count per se because he didn't have anyone to brag about. Too, he's the king. He can have a woman
Like, that's
from
a
Kochi
flex
if he
in
wanted.
itself.
But what does that do for me if I brag about it? It doesn't give me. What does it do? For me?
Nothing, man.
So nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
do much.
The unreal. Let's get it.
Now let's be real on this one. Unintended. Now, with body counts,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be important,
Yeah.
but
For the first time.
yes, there's a but
These
there.
are buts.
Yes, but a lot of people find it important. And that's kind of the biggest issue with a lot of us guys because
Are you among us? There are a lot of people.
Boys, bro.
No.
In the alpha male context, shouldn't count.
All right, last Raman, let's leave your statements last while I put this out there.
Okay.
Yes.
It shouldn't be an issue, but when you're being asked what's your body count by a babe, and usually that's kind of where it like becomes all tricky. You have to decide whether you are going to get a number that is closer to Jesus
yeah.
or closer to King Solomon.
I know.
Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
Exactly. So how are we going to continue acting like, oh, it's not
Does it
important?
matter to you?
Does it matter to me?
Yes, it does. The pause. Can we proceed?
Well, depends on the
That
babe.
right there is
Depends on
called
the
a
babe.
pregnant pause, and that
So
pregnant
this is what
pause
it is. This is what it
betrays
is.
you.
Body count does not matter to an alpha male. However, it's good to have that card back here in case you're asked, right?
Yeah, you need statistics.
Right? Because what if you're asked by the girl you're just about to body count on?
That's the problem, though.
You see,
Yeah.
If you are
Number
a man,
five. The number 5 just asked you how many have you gone through, and you're like,
real alpha males don't attract girls. Okay,
you are dead.
What,
We
they attract men?
women, dude.
personally, I'd say real
Like,
alpha males
if she
attract
cares-
ladies because everyone is a woman.
Yeah.
By the genitals, they are women. But within women, we have girls, we have ladies.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. So we attract alpha males should attract ladies.
So if it matters to her how many body counts you got, I mean that's a problem. That's a red
okay.
flag.
Guys,
It's a
let
red
me
flag.
just straighten out
Yeah.
things.
then it matters to
To
her.
all the audience, when I talk about body count, we actually mean how many sexual encounters you've had. We don't mean how many people you've killed. Okay, let's just get that right.
yeah.
Let's just get that right. Okay, because I know some other girls are freaky like that.
Do
okay,
cats count? The number of cats you've killed?
you kill cats?
No.
Don't do that.
No. How many cats you've killed?
What he means is do the number.
Unreal.
Unreal cabbages.
Yeah, I mean, it matters how many cats you've strangled.
It matters. I don't. Can we?
It matters to the boys' club.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, because it puts you somewhere when it comes to conversations. Okay.
To the
'Cause you're
disoriented.
that elder, you're there to talk about if a new person comes into the boys club and is like, yo man,
Let me get
Mary.
Let me
and
get
I don't know what
this.
to deal with Mary. How do I deal with Mary? Now you got the guy with the body count.
I think you guys fancy the side which, if body count matters to we alpha males, would the number of men your girl has had in the shits matter to you?
The girl's body count, does it matter?
How much is men? How much is much?
I'll say this as Mr.
Yeah, it
Black
does.
Pepper. I'll say this as Mr. Black Pepper because I know my body count is a bit controversial. Yeah? But I'll say this. The lady's body count is her past. Okay? I'm the one who's there right now. No matter what number I am, I just have to make it right. Okay?
So
No
should
matter
be
what
yours.
number it is, let me just make it right. If I'm gonna move on and there's another one coming through, I hope I did my best. That's what matters. Okay? You shouldn't really worry if it's a 10-fold of body count she's gone through.
And real Kevin James is very much in disagreement.
Unreal.
By the look
What you
of
thinking?
his posture.
What do you think? Tell me.
Here's my problem.
Blunt.
While having a body count isn't anything bad, like it doesn't indicate whether you're a whore or a saint. There's ways you can decipher that.
Yeah.
You kind of have to think about it like this: if she's gone through all of these guys, what was she looking for?
But I
Sex
think
drive.
No.
Sex
There
drive.
are-
Girls
no,
have
I
sex
think-
drive
wait,
just
wait,
like
wait,
we
wait,
have
wait.
sex
and this
drive.
is and this
Wait,
is
wait, Preston. Sorry, Mr. Fine Latte. Give me a second on this one. If there was something that she was looking for, why couldn't she find it in a couple of guys? Why did she have to go through this whole lineup of people wasting numbers?
Can we
Like,
have
story of our
this
life?
reversed? Can we have this reversed and then
What
you ask
issue?
yourself if there is something you were looking for, why can't you go through sample fewer women? I don't see why men should be put on a pedestal and they are these big people and it makes them look so masculine by the higher number of body counts. No. If it matters to you, then it should matter to the women. If a woman has had 1,000 people and you're the number 1,001, then it should be okay to you. What you are looking for her, it doesn't mean if it's momentarily, it doesn't mean if it's that for that moment
I
only.
disagree.
Just deal with her. Kevin James.
First of all-
we can't. You are now starting to be a sexist.
I'm not being sexist.
Oof, and that
I'm
is
not being
becoming
sexist.
sour now, man.
The only thing I'm saying is, with men, we're all about quantity. With women, they are about
Which
quality.
man though? Like not all of us.
Okay.
I mean,
And that is where
We
we
are
are.
not no.
If you
first
are
of
an
all,
alpha male,
you shouldn't sample nothing. Okay,
you shouldn't.
You should not sample
nothing.
nothing.
That
At
is
all.
direct from the Bible.
If that's what I'm talking about. If you are chasing that woman for sole purposes of quote unquote sampling, that's wrong. Do not sample nothing.
You've had it from the last remnant himself. You do not have to sample something that's the same taste back to back. It's the
glad you came
same
last
thing.
on that statement.
So guys, when we come back, we're going to talk more about this body count.
You are watching TV
Global
40.
Precast Panels, we have the best quality, durable and affordable precast panels to suit all your needs. Manufactured under a controlled environment, we have the best precast concrete panels, precast concrete floor slabs, precast concrete perimeter wall, precast concrete columns and beams. Our panels reduce construction cost by up to 40% with absolutely no plaster required, including added soundproof benefits, convenient four-story buildings, schools, offices, residential houses, hospitals, and warehouses. Take advantage of our free transport. Contact us on 0702 24 7267 or 0796 24 7267. Global Precast Panels Limited, your reliable option for efficient construction.
These are the sights and sounds of a working nation. There are no shortages to remarkable ideas. What's missing is the will to execute them.
You need to stay relevant. If you don't, you're going to fade off.
Yes, they are a dime in a dozen, but the real need for these
Hakika.
dreams comes from trying to realize them.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories.
Guys, we're back, and this is the men's conference where men become alpha male. And today's topic is body count. The last remnant left us with a very good, something to think about. You know, he said, you do not need to sample.
Yeah.
You do not need to sample. There is no need for body count.
Hallelujah.
Even
Okay.
sample.
No need for body count.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as you focus on your goals,
Yeah.
that one woman will come, whether they're one or four, depending on how you feel. They're gonna come and you're going to enjoy the same sample. Everyone is just throwing back and forth. However,
We're
we're at a discord, right? When it comes to this thing, cause guys, we understand that you have to taste the fountain of youth.
Exactly.
True that.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
True that.
You have to taste that.
And at the prime of it, you find yourself doing lots of things, and lots of things includes women, especially when you start getting little cash here. and you feel like you're on top of the world.
Yeah,
and
sometimes
can
as you
move.
work so hard, yeah, you wake up 4 a.m., sleeping at midnight, working hard to get successful, to get your money right. You need the time to unwind, the time to release the stress, the time to feel good, someone to make you feel like you actually did your work.
Kindly underline someone to make you actually
Someone
did
to
your
make
work.
you feel
Because guys
good.
are taking this as some people to make you feel you actually did your work and
It's
you want
some people.
you are top man.
Some
It
people.
could be someone or some people.
No, it's some
how
people.
you feel. How you feel.
Read
All
on
right,
this.
Mr. Black Pepper.
Yes.
I have a question. How is it that you've been toiling and moiling?
Yes.
Whatever the hell it is that people say. Burning the midnight oil.
Yes.
Putting the work in, breaking your
Sweating,
back.
breaking your
Sweating.
back.
And you're
Reporting
telling
to
me
Massa.
that now that you're eating the fruits of your sweat, you're not supposed to go and do that with as many babes as you feel like?
No,
You've been avoiding
what
them
does
this
that
entire
do for you
time.
though? Like, fine, you get okay. For example,
Yes.
we're in a men's club, and I come up with a random number, say 20.
Yes.
Right, my body count is at 20.
Yeah.
Example.
Then what? What does
Then
that?
Unreal Kevin's gonna think about his body count and see
say
whether,
he's
whether,
then this
whether
becomes
it's
a competition.
20 or 22, right?
Yeah.
He reaches his. What's yours? Just give us give us a number. Give us a number.
And then
until-
what that brings when we're in a group of in a group of men who were disoriented, in a group of men I call bad imitation of men, is that you now start thinking that your body count gives you some superiority over all these guys, and now
what
you
I'm
want
saying.
to preach to
And
them
so
and
it
tell
shouldn't-
them
the body count, does it give you superiority over other
Probably.
men or not?
Let me say something.
it doesn't.
Let me say something.
It
here.
doesn't. It makes you weak. It makes you look like just some guy who's
this is
out
what
there
I have
using
to
women.
say.
Fine latte and last remnant. Let
Yes.
me give you guys a situation.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay?
Kindly.
You guys have, like, let's say either a younger brother or a younger person who looks up to you
Yes.
at some point.
Thank
yeah?
God I'm the last one. Yes.
Well, but you will find someone.
Yeah.
Right? And now this is a guy and they come to you and they're like, fine latte, last remnant, listen. I got this girl, man. I got this girl. She finally answered my WhatsApp messages, man. Okay?
The blue ticks finally
Yeah,
reversed.
finally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But what do I need to do next? Cause to be honest, me and Mr. Dingling out here, we want to party. So what do we do next? Now,
Talk, man.
you're going to talk to them, right?
Yeah.
But why would you be talking to them if you do not have a body count? What do you know?
Let me
experience.
Now,
we operate.
Why would you be giving people
Back to that
experience
question.
with no
Mr.
experience?
Remnant, please answer.
Back to that question.
With
Back
your
to that
manhood?
question.
Yes.
Right? Your first body count. What did you know about body counts when you are getting your first one?
The first one, nothing.
Exactly, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So after the first one, what did that do to your like ego? Did it?
Felt like a man. Felt like I'm now.
So if you
man.
hadn't hit it the first time,
I
or
fell asleep.
if you hadn't gotten your first body count, you wouldn't have felt like a man.
I would have had doubts.
Mr.
Am
Black
I a
Pepper.
man?
Actually,
or
I
am
have a
I
Mr. Black
Bro.
Pepper. Mr. Black Pepper.
I have a different outlook on this.
If my younger brother or anyone who's younger to me is coming to seek that advice, I'd ask them, are they just doing this to up the ante in this body count thingy? If they are doing that, I'll just tell them that is wholly Casanova-ish. Holy Casanova-ish.
So you're saying
So what I'll tell them,
that.
what I'll tell them is this: do they have some other person they are banging? Do they not have some other person they are banging? Are they ready to do this? If you're ready to go for this, then
How old is my brother?
don't just bang around because you want to
how
up
old
the
is my brother?
ante in the
Sway
game of
young men
Yes,
out here.
predator.
Yes, your manhoodness.
Yeah.
Please, let us tell the people the truth here. Because
I've been telling the truth.
you cannot give advice on something you have zero experience.
Tell them.
Bro,
Tell them.
when it comes to
A doctor,
Lord Jesus,
hey,
help me. When it comes to these matters, okay? When it comes to these matters, most probably you have a more body counts because probably you suck at it. and the
Girls talk. That's impossible.
Man.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
mate.
Let me
have a higher body
let me ask
count
a
and you
question.
suck at
Let me
work.
Probably.
Let me ask a question.
And then,
Let me ask a
and then,
question.
what are you doing to what are you doing to these women, bro? Like
They're
what?
enjoying the
Laying
same thing
pipe.
you're enjoying.
So you're
Sammy.
just doing it for what? For the fan of it? Like it's
Yeah.
just for fun?
It's a good thing.
That's wrong though.
Let me tell you.
Why?
Let me tell you a story.
Because number one, you shouldn't come. Like, why are you in that
That's
relationship in the
remnant.
first place?
Let me tell you this: we're human beings. We are superior species. We do not just procreate just to give babies. We also do it because we can have fun.
Yeah,
And that
but
makes
with
you
one
that
person,
makes you a
though.
predator. That makes
man.
you a predator to like.
No, it's
just-
not a why would it be a predator thing? It's
So
not a
when
predator
do
thing.
you decide?
not.
When do you decide I got enough body count? Let me settle with one. When do you decide that?
No, when that one comes and you decide.
How do you
Exactly.
know it's the one though? If you've been, chopping it with 20 of them.
Sampling. That's what we do.
So what
Sampling.
to you, question. Unreal Kevin,
Yes.
what? Okay, you've sampled.
Yes.
What in that sample what is in that sample that wasn't in the 20 of them that you sampled before that makes you decide, oh, this is the one?
Okay.
I think-
As
I
they
think-
call
I
it,
think-
do that.
I think-
Please,
I
please
call
share
it
these out. Please
sexual
give me one.
compatibility.
Give me one. Please share
I
those
think
out.
That's
I
what I
think-
mean.
That's so wrong,
I think
man.
this sampling thing is just a polite way of encouraging men to be predators and also encouraging them to be Casanovas.
Yeah.
Hey, don't go outside there
Get one
meeting
woman.
every girl. Hey,
People, get
don't-
one woman.
alpha males don't
Do
go
not sample
outside
them.
there meeting every woman and you just want to have them because you're sampling.
So that means
before
that-
you meet the other one, there's nothing like kissing 1,000 frogs to get to one. Hey,
That
you
means
must have
that
a purpose in
who-
it.
If you're
said
the type
1,000?
of body
Unreal.
type kind of people, that means then whoever is wearing a
Okay.
skirt is
Okay, guys, listen.
what?
Listen.
A target
Having
practice?
a
What
body
is it?
count does not mean you have disrespect for women.
Exactly.
It does not mean that. It just
Yes.
Bragging about it.
not mean-
Personally, I have a problem with bragging about it.
Why? Okay, let me ask you some, Black Pepper.
Yes.
You brought the case of a younger brother. Let me bring to you a younger sister.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She has slept with.
A couple of boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of. I can't even say.
Let's put it.
Lots
Let's
of
put
them.
it.
Yep,
at
a little further
17.
from Jesus, a little
At
closer to Solomon.
17.
17.
Yeah, 17 body counts, and she's like 21 years old.
Bro, 17.
Yes.
She's your smaller sister.
Yes.
Bro.
And she's come to me and she's like, listen, my 17th boyfriend or my 17th body count, I feel like,
It's empty.
should I continue with him or should I go on to the next one? I'll be like, listen, if you ain't happy no more, on to the next one. We've got too many
At
people.
that
up in
age,
this
what are you looking for a man for? At 21, what do you need a man for?
Guys,
No, that's her own problem.
wait, so
that's
do you-
not my problem.
You're a bad brother.
No, she's over 18. She's an adult. Okay.
But
whether you tell
you
her
have
no,
experience
whether
more
you
than-
tell her,
this
whether
guy
you
we
tell
should
her-
for
red
women
card him.
now.
Can we,
Dude.
Let's red card this guy.
No.
Look at these two red cards.
I am not going to red card you.
I know
because
you're with me,
these,
mate.
these two have a problem.
You are not full. Listen.
These two have a problem.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question to everyone, and I just need a number. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just need a number. I know you might not know exactly what it is, but I just need a number. Unreal Kevin, what's your body count?
It's above 1.
How smart.
If you was ashamed
How
of saying your body
politically
count,
correct.
then it should matter.
Okay. The last remnant. What's your body count? I know that does not matter. You can just say it does not matter.
It's okay, we understand.
You can just say it does not matter.
Doesn't
Be okay.
matter. For the
It does
sake
not
of
matter.
The non-story
what
won't
you
be
say.
told.
So don't
Fine latte. How many sips have people, had in that cup?
For lack of advocacy for this body count thingy, I will pass it.
My man.
Yep, he doesn't want to talk about the number of cookies that have been dipped in.
Guys, the topic here was body count.
The hot
Okay?
into the coffee.
And whether or not you think body count is not your thing, you just had to say
It shouldn't
the
be
number.
a thing.
But
It
you
shouldn't
see-
be a thing.
It's looking.
Shouldn't be a thing.
Shouldn't be a thing. Okay. Okay. Guys,
And preferably, it should be what an age to a woman is?
I think next.
Oh, really?
Women never tell their
I think we
real
should have
age.
this
So if she's
conversation
50,
next
she
episode.
should be with.
About 47. So
I'll
you
tell you
shouldn't
this.
tell your body
I think
count.
women
It
have
doesn't
more
matter.
body count than
Chico,
men.
Chico.
I think women have more body count.
You are the
Yes.
you are the black paper in the blunt rice, and you are the one who's bearing the greatest advocacy for the body count. You
got
are
it.
full in the sack. You can service 1,000 women. What
Even
is your
more,
body
man.
count?
You know my spermatozoon.
What is
works
your body count?
back to
Yep,
back.
he ensures he doesn't get prostate cancer.
What is your body count?
Bro.
Well, I'll say this. I don't have an exact number because sometimes, you know, work is a problem, yeah? Sometimes you're in it, sometimes you're not
What
in
work? In the shits?
it. Yeah, sometimes you're
In the
it and
shit.
sometimes you're not. Have you ever been,
Yeah, sometimes
Have
it's
you
like
been in
a
a situation
It's like a
where-
loan.
and I'll say this to all men, have you ever been in a situation where you love this girl, you met them outside,
But
she
you
likes
lack sexual
hold on.
compatibility.
You both enjoy each other, you found each other in bed, had sex, then the next day you're like,
Well, you don't find
what's your
nobody
name
there,
again?
you-
Right?
Yeah,
You forget
like-
those. You forget
Yeah.
those.
That is what I say. That is being a Casanova. That's being a predator. Anyway, let me ask it. Which is the memorable to all of you?
Yes. Yeah.
What is that memorable moment on your body count that you say, wow, this one is the best? That keeps
Beautiful.
on ringing in your head.
Beautiful.
My wife.
The last remnant right
last
there.
remnant.
We got it.
Yeah.
Now we know why he doesn't want to put the body count out.
It doesn't matter.
Now we know Miss Last Remnant was up.
Actually, he doesn't
good?
count. He doesn't count.
Like,
His is
what
just,
does
you know,
that
like
do?
his is
does
what?
it,
He
does
said
it,
that is his best
yeah.
Yeah, but
compared to
What we are
but if
asking-
you've only been
With
eating
one
in your mother's
person.
house, saying that she has the best cooking doesn't exactly, stand as a relevant point because
No.
What we are saying
he's
is
only been having
Hey,
the
I'm
same
speaking
person.
for
Unreal Kevin
myself,
James.
bro. I'm
he's
speaking for
speaking
myself.
for himself.
Yeah.
Unreal Kevin
His
James.
wife
The
is
question
best
is
sample.
the question is
The
when
real
do,
one.
when do you
Not the
say
best sample. She's the real
when
one.
the real one.
when do you
telling
say a
Home-cooked
sexual
meal.
telling you.
experience is very good and memorable?
Do you have one? Give us. We don't have time.
He can't remember.
Unreal.
Too many.
Yep. There's a couple here and there. Like, like there has to be like, like a top 5 or some shit like
If
that.
he's thinking too much, he's lying.
But I would say the best ones are the ones that either made you finish really quickly or they're the ones that you'd want to just go back there.
Are there like 5? 3 of them? 5?
Well, like I said,
15.
Bro.
it's a little bit more.
Bro, I have a
Latte.
question.
Tell us. Let Fine Latte tell us his memorable sex, please.
Memorable.
Memorable.
I
I know you might have a lot, but just give us.
I think
Paying
Anto,
cards, bro.
I think the most memorable is when you just having good conversations in between. That is most memorable.
So
you are
when
not
doing the
you are
work,
you're not
also
ha-
talking.
You are you are not
This
doing.
guy is talking about a music video. I don't
You
know
are,
what he's saying at this
you
point.
are not doing the F thingy. You are not having sex, but you're making love.
My man.
Okay, so let's get this. You're just having one of those telepathic sex things
It's not telepathy.
where you're just like, it's just one of those mental.
Yeah.
I bet
It's
this guy
co-
looks at his woman and he's like, sex me.
No, not really, but just let's call it that way, if you can put it that way.
Well, guys, thank you very much for your opinion about the body count. I think we've come to a conclusion where it really does not matter.
Yes.
Neither should you sample.
And being full in the sack doesn't mean that you go around Casanova.
So if you have a body count or not, as an alpha male, it should not matter because this is a one-person's game.
And
Okay?
practice makes perfect.
Hey, you've heard it
Do
from the
not
best.
sample.
See you next time on Men's Conference.
Do not sample.